Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I hope you're having a fantastic evening and you enjoyed the racing out at Scottsville. It was a fantastic day for Top Tipper. Um, our second syndicate horse, Holly's Fate. We thought that she was a bit green and that she would run a drum, but she ended up winning the race. So we absolutely stoked about that first timer that ran today. Also, the value bets, both value bets ran a drum, Wedding Bliss and Casa Rosada. So you would have cleaned up there. Our best bet was very disappointing. Um, but all in all, the kid did tell you that you could have a place bet on Harley's Fate, and she paid 5 Rand a drum. So that was fantastic. Um, just remember that if you're interested in the syndicates, please keep us updated. And we will, at the moment, we're looking for some more horses to get involved with. We have had some fantastic feedback from some of our loyal subscribers, and we will be getting back to you soonest. Um, we're going to have the postman tipping out at the Vaal, so I'm going to hand you over to the postman.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Racing comes to us on Thursday, the 21st of July from the Vaal Turf Club. And please take note, guys, we're racing on the classic track. Before we get into our selections, just a big thanks to Nate Cotton. Our horse came home in the second race today, 25-1. We were told that it may run a drum. We put it out there to you guys as well. Hopefully you guys had a couple places on it, paid £5.60 a drum, so we're really, really excited. Getting back to the Gauteng racing, guys, we've had some fair runs. There are 8 races carded for the Thursday 21st. First race is due off at 12:20. Let's go through the selections for the day. As I said, first race due off at 12:20. This is a Work Riders maiden plate over 1,000 meters. We go through and we look here, some very, very weak form. And our first selection here is horse number 12, Southern Style. Sam Messiah for Ashley Fortune. We think this is the right one. And in a weak race, this is 15-10, maybe worth a small touch. For second, we've thrown in horse number 8, Dame Twining. This daughter of Water Winter for the Paulie Peters stable. We're looking for some improvement here. And we think that the 1,000 meters will suit this one better than the last 2 runs. Round about 10-1. Nice little inclusion for swingers, exactors, and trifectas. For third, gone for horse number 1, Mandalay. And this daughter out of Karari from the Shayla Naidu yard. And again, certainly worth an inclusion in trifectas and quartets. Guys, for larger perms, if you're taking a bipot, throw this one in. Has had 4 decent efforts with blinkers, and blinkers are retained. So a little inclusion there for larger perms if you're taking a bipot. For fourth, gone for horse 10, Nelly Bly, Joking Guiza for St. Grey. Again, this one may be good enough for the back end of quartets, and we've thrown that one to run fourth. So race 1, 12, 8, 1, and 10. Second race on the card, this is due off at 12:55, maiden juvenile plate over 1,600 meters. Again, juveniles, guys, 2-year-olds. And in the second race, our first selection here is horse number 1, Battleground. Craig Zaki retaining the ride for Lucky Odolakis. This has had 1 run, finishing 4 lengths behind the winner. Last time out, was slow on that occasion and ran on from stone last. We do think that the 1,600 meters will suit this one down to the ground, and 4-1 on offer may be worth a little each way touch. We certainly think that this is the one to beat. Our second selection here is horse number 8, Stepping Out. Gav Larina getting the ride for David Niverhazen, nicely drawn at 1, has had 2 decent efforts, and again, under the strong urgings of Larina, we think that this one could go pretty close. For third, gone for horse 7, Slinky Mapimpi. Muzieni for Philip Vermeulen. Had 1 decent effort. over 1100 meters, finishing second on that occasion, challenged really, really strongly. And we do think that this son of Coup de Gras would be suited to the 1600 meters. And again, if you take in larger perms, throw this one in, all bets. For fourth, gone for horse number 3, Home of the Brave, Ryan Munger for Tyrone Zaki. Ryan gets the ride for the first time, has had one run, was a promising debut, finishing 2 lengths behind without equal. And again, certainly good enough for trifectas and quartets. So race 2, we've gone 1, 8, 7, and 3. Third race on the card, due off at 13:30. Another maiden juvenile plate, this time for the girls. Again, to be run over 1600 meters. Please take note, guys, a very important scratching, horse 2, Intoxication. Our first selection here, horse 1, Colourful Past. Samanga Kamalo getting the ride for Corey Lensley. We think that this is the right one. For second, we have gone for horse 4, Light of the Day. Muzieni retaining the ride here for Paulie Matchett. Muzi rode this one last time out, finishing second, just over 4 lengths behind none other. Jump, sit handy. I'm looking for a negative here, the draw of 8, although it is a small field. For third, gone for horse 5 on the guest list. Kabela Matsiani for Mike de Kock. Certainly looking for an improved effort on a very moderate first run, and maybe good enough to finish third. For fourth, thrown in horse 7, Rarotonga Rose. Craig Zaki for Lucky Hoodalakis. Again, 2 average efforts and maybe a worth back end of trifectas and quartets. Guys, if you go through this race, very strange, the jockey bookings. Kamala on the 1, Muzi gets off. Muzi retaining the ride on the 4. The 5, Kamala rode last time out, he's off. Matsiani on. 7, Matsiani rode last 2 starts, Zaki on. So the jockey bookings, very, very strange. However, we've gone 1, 4, 5, and 7. Fourth race on the card. This is due off at 14:05, maiden plate over 1,000 meters. Again, I think that this is a 2-horse race between 7 and 2. We are going to take small doubles. We're going to take the Corey Lensley double and let them run. If we can get 20-1, be really, really happy. However, guys, when we go through the selections, my narrow first selection will be the 7. This is William the Fighter, Warren Kennedy for Paul Peter. One really, really decent effort over 1,200 meters. Very, very speedy, tired very, very late. We do think that the 1,000 meters will shoot this one down to the ground and will certainly be up there when the whips are cracking. And whoever finishes in front of this one will have to pick up its feet. This will go like the clappers and play Catch Me If You Can. For second, we have gone for horse 2, Samanga Kamala's ride, Forever Free, and we're certainly looking for an improved effort from that. Nicely drawn at 4, and we think that this one will go pretty close. For third, we've gone for number 9, Heart and Mind, Muzieni for Paulie Matchett. Decent effort last time out, behind Silver Clock. Again, very, very speedy sort. This is a third run after a rest. Nice handy galloping mass of 54.5. And if you're taking jackpots and pick sixes for larger perms, throw in horse number 9. For fourth, we've gone for horse 6, Varticus. Ryan Munger getting back aboard this one for the Fortune stable. Was not a bad effort last time out with blinkers on. Blinkers have been retained. And again, certainly worth including larger perms. Race 4, 7, 2, 9, and 6. Fifth race in the card, due off at 14:40, mid-rated 70 handicap over 2,000 meters. And we find the first of our value bets. This is horse number 1, Pottinger. Samanga Kamalo getting the ride here for Paul Peter. Last start, I think, was a little too far. Did have excuses, was cut into. Time before that, not a bad effort, 5 lengths or just over 5 lengths to Leeson. This was drawn 16 out of 16. Time time before that, third to Rule Book, again drawn 13 out of 15, even though it looks that Warren could be on the right one here. We are going for number 1, roundabout 11 to 2, 6 to 1. We think this is great value. For second, I've thrown in horse number 5, Romeo's Magic. Marco van Rensburg retaining the ride for Brett Warren. The last 3 efforts really decent, and we think again that this one can be there when the whips are cracking. For third, we've gone for horse number 7, the stable companion to our first selection, Ming Shi. Warren Kennedy getting the ride here for Paul Peter. Last time out, very poor effort. They had blinkers on. I see they've pulled them off. So certainly looking for an improved effort from Ming Shi. Cannot be left out of permutations. For fourth, we've gone for horse number 4, The Brief, Gav Arena for St. John Gray. And we think that this will be good enough to fill in the back end of trifectas and quartets. Please take note, guys, in the 5th race, horse 10, So Long Spring, has been scratched. So race 5, we've gone 1, 5, 7, and 4, and we think the 1 is decent value. 6th race on the card, draw off at 15.15, merit rate at 91, handicap for the girls, to be run over 1,600 meters. And in this event, again, I think our value bet here is horse number 5, Now You See Me. Simanga Kamalo for Lucky Hudalakis. Fair effort last time out, making a form return, finishing 2 lengths behind From Here to Eternity, was handy, had excuses, cast a shoe, and we think with the strong urgings of Simanga, nicely drawn at 2, we think that 7 to 1 is a really decent price. For second, we've gone for horse number 6, Gilded Butterfly. Cabello Matsiani for Stewie Pettigrew. This ran on well last time out, over 1,500 meters at this course, and we do think that 1,600 will shoot this one down to the ground, and again, a definite inclusion in all exotics. For third, number 1, From Here to Eternity. Sianda Sasibo getting the ride here. He claims he's 4 kilos, so this will be carrying 58. And again, the kid must have a chance on this one. It is the Appy's only mount for the day, and he's certainly not going to go all the way to Vaal to look at the weather. For fourth, we've gone for horse number 8, Cherengoma. I'm looking for an improved effort from this one. Muzieni for Stewie Pettigrew. And again, guys, if you're taking jackpots and pick sixes, I certainly would not leave this one out at 10 to 1. Watch it go down. Nice galloping mass of 52. Third run after rest. Enjoys this trip. Has had 3 runs for 2 wins and a second. And if this one looks well going down, guys, nothing wrong with taking a place bet if we can get 5 to 2 for that. So race 6, 5, 6, 1, and 8. And we do think that 5 is a nice value at 7 to 1. 7th race on the card, due off at 15.50, merit rate at 72, handicap for the girls, to be run over 1,600 meters. And in this event, our first selection here is horse 2, Defender of Rights, Cabello Matsiani for Stewie Pettigrew. This one won a maiden 3 runs back, and the 3 runs in open company have been decent, and we do think that this is the right one. For second, we have gone for horse number 5, Silvery Blue. Ryan Munger retaining the ride here for Ashley Fortune. This one was staying on well last time out. And again, nicely handicapped and certainly can feature in this event. For third, we've gone for horse 8, Fantasy Flower. Muzieni for Lucky Odalakis. I am looking for an improved effort from this one. I see they have pulled the blinkers off, which would indicate to us that Muzi is going to jump and hold this one up. Nicely weighted at 52, has not run the distance, but again, I don't think Muzi would have got the ride if this had no chance. For fourth, we have gone for number 3, Lolo Pelosa, Cavalier for Jaap Visser. Moderate last effort in KZN. We go and we look. Maybe good enough back end of trifectas and quartets. Nicely drawn at 1. Larger perms, throw it in. Race 7, we've gone 2, 5, 8, and 3. We'll move on to the lucky last, guys. Draw off at 16.25. This is a classified stakes over 1,600 meters. And again, in this event, we have gone for horse number 5, Just Be Nice, Kebela Matsiani for Candace Dawson. Kebela has ridden it the last 2 occasions, 2 decent efforts, and we think that this will go pretty close. For second, we've thrown in horse number 1, Just a Memory, Gavin Arena for St. John Gray. I'm looking for an improved effort from this one. This did have excuses last time out, was slow, clipped heels, and only finished 3 lengths behind the winner. I do think the 1600 will suit. If I'm looking for a negative here, carrying top weight of 60. For third, we've thrown in horse number 8, Absolute Value. Muzieni getting the ride here, or retaining the ride here for Fabian Habib. Nicely drawn at 1. Last time out, this one was never in contention. I see they've thrown pacifiers on. And again, I'm looking for an improved effort from this one here at a big price. For fourth, we've thrown in horse 11, Java House. JP van der Merwe getting the ride for Mike and Adam Azzi. Nice galloping mass of 53. And must have claims for a back end of trifecta and quartet. So race 5, my apologies, race 8, we've got 5, 1, 8, and 11. Guys, just be careful here, add in, if you want to take a chance, go light early and load up in the end. We've seen this pattern for the last several weeks in Gauteng, and we do think that race 5, number 1 is nice value, race 6, number 5. Again, guys, please watch for jockey changes, watch for scratchings, check for any betting support, especially for those 2 Corey Lensley runners. If there are, again, if they look well going down, have a touch. Guys, look after yourself, take care. Stevie, back to you in the studio.
Cheers for that, the postman. I know you overstoked with that win today of Harley's Fate, and I know a lot of the boys are still counting their money with the place bets that they took. However, thank you for the input you've done for the Vaal. You've tipped the 8 race program, your bar pot, your PA, your jackpot 1 and your jackpot 2, and your value bets, Pottinger, and Now You See Me. Please, Lord, let them arrive for our loyal subscribers, and let us keep having as much fun as we're having at the moment. So, guys, I'm gonna end this video now. All in all, enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.